Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wii U Screen. Bet you're probably wondering, what the hell is this? Well, this is essentially my Wii U screen. I've got lots of games here, and we're going to pick one of these games, and we've actually already gone past it. These are just the games that I have for Virtual Console. Super Metroid is right there. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite games. But no, we're playing Cloudberry Kingdom, and this is a new segment that I'm doing. Basically, let's screw around on some random game for a little bit. And yeah, this is just what I'm doing because I got unbelievably pissed off at Mega Man, and I'm putting that on hold for now for my sanity. Now, the reason that this is not in widescreen is because basically the way I have this set up, I have my Wii U, which is plugged into a DVD recorder, whatever, DVR, digital video recorder, which is then plugged into my capture card, which is plugged into my TV. So because of this, the only plug-in that my digital video recorder has is what am I saying? The only plug-in that it has is just like the yellow, white, and red plugin. I'm going to start at level 1, escalation. My character, by the way, I like to call him Bearded Jesus because he just looks awesome. And because it only has that connection, this I will only be able to record in 480i quality and not even widescreen. Dude, that was awful. Yeah, and because of the way that I record this, I do get a little bit of lag. So I hate to be that guy who sits there and blames the lag all the time, but that's pretty much what I'm doing. Because that's just the way it is. And if you've ever recorded using a capture card, not straight off of a computer, like with Fraps or something like that, then you would understand. But if you've only recorded with like Fraps, or again something like that, I don't even know if Fraps is a program that you use for that. That was awful. That was the worst death ever. I'm usually much better at this game, but I haven't played it in, well, it's only been like a week since I played it. This is a very fun platformer game, by the way. Basically, what the premise is the people who developed this game, I think it's Pony Studios or something like that. They created this engine that will basically randomly generate levels, and just like you can kind of select the relative difficulty, so it'll basically give you like how many of certain obstacles there are, and yeah, it will randomly generate levels. You'll never get the same level twice unless you like save it, and you can save levels, and I'm not sure if you can send them to your friends or not. It's really all around a cool game, and it's like $10 on pretty much, I think it's on every platform. I'm not too sure about that. I know it's on the Wii U, and I know it's on PC, but other than that, I'm not too sure. But yeah, this game is honestly a lot of fun, and it's got a really great soundtrack too. That's the one thing I will say about it is, well, there's many things that I will say about it, besides the fact that I suck at this game, is that it has a fantastic soundtrack. And if you don't, I'm not a person who normally likes trancey sort of music. Dude, stop dying on this level. It's not that hard. Come on. I've gotten to level like 98 before, I think, was the highest I ever got. I've never broken 100, mostly because, as you can probably tell from my LPs, I love platformer games, but I'm not too good at them. And, you know, people will say, good for you for getting out there and trying these platformer games, even though you're not that great at them. And I say, well, that's why I LP'd Mega Man 9 blind, and that was probably the biggest mistake I've ever done, because that was just rage-inducing. I'd even watch those videos back in editing. When I edit videos, here's what I do when I edit videos. Is I watch them back in times 1.8 speed. Yes, I know that's oddly specific. And in Sony Vegas, when you watch a video back, when it's sped up, you will hear the person's voice and everything that's higher pitched. But if you speed up the video by itself, it becomes all robot-like. And like if I speed up a video and my voice sounds very odd and like Robo Skype or whatever, crazy, something like that, that's why it's Sony Vegas that does that. It's not me putting my voice through a filter or anything like that. I'm not auto-tuning myself, which I can do, by the way, and I should show that off sometime. But the problem is it requires one of my hands because, well, you know what? I could do it now. Actually, now's a bad time because I'm sucking colossally at Cloudberry Kingdom. And yeah, dude, would you just do this? What the hell is wrong with me? Would you do this right for once, please? Please and thank you would be much appreciated. There we go. It's not that hard. Oh, these cloud things, they're the worst. I might not even make it to level 50. This is how bad I'm doing. But I'm going to do a little bit of arcade mode. I'll show you a couple of the little other different modes. It's all around just a fun game. And this is an absolute riot to play with your friends, by the way. I brought over a few of my friends. We had a couple drinks, and we played a Cloudberry Kingdom drinking game, which was every time you died, you take a drink. And honestly, we got pretty fucked up pretty quickly. We made it to, like, God, what was it? Well, it didn't save because the power went out, like, while we were playing. But we were just about to lose anyways, so it didn't really matter. But we got to level 110, I think it was. By the end, it was just like, oh, well, I died. Time to drink. And it was pretty much just a chug fest by the end. I went through, like, 4 beers in, like, 10 minutes or something like that. Something stupid. Mostly because again, as you can tell right now, I'm kind of sucking at this game. And one of my friends who actually owns this game, he's very good at platformers, was basically carrying us through the entire thing, me and my other friend, because he bought this game. He somehow managed to get this game before it was released, and I noticed a lot of people did that. Like, I know Proton John streamed this game before it was released, like 2 or 3 days before it was released, and honestly, I don't know how people get these games before they're out. I know a lot of people have the Wonderful 101 already, which I do want that game when it comes out. It looks pretty fun. I played the demo, and all around it looks pretty kick-ass. The demo was a lot of fun too. Oh god, that was the worst jump I could have possibly made. But I definitely... Oh, crap. I do want that game when it comes out. There we go. And end of level. What level am I on right now? 26. This is pathetic. I'm like... I've only got like, what, 15 lives left? I don't know. I'm not paying attention, really. Obviously. When I play this game, I really don't pay attention to, like, my lives or what level I'm on. It's just one of those games you kind of play to relax, you know, like after school or something like that, which I'm not even in school yet. Not even by the time this video goes up, I'll be in school. But I will have enough videos, hopefully, by the time this video goes up, for the first week that I'm back, because I am mass recording in advance. Well, today's Thursday. I'm actually recording this pretty much immediately after Mega Man 9. It's actually uploading right now. I got... Dude, that was bad. I got so pissed off of that game that when I went to go save my audio file for my, like, voice recording, I actually titled it Mega Man 9 Finale, because I'm just like, I don't want to do this ever again. And you know what? People were telling me, like, dude, I don't think you could have possibly picked a harder Mega Man game to try an LP. And I'm like, I was really thinking that in the back of my mind. Like, this is an abnormally hard game. And this is, like, an abnormally hard level for, like, what is this? 30? I don't even know. There we go. Stop being a bitch, Kevin. Whatever. Fuck you. Yeah, that was only level 29. Oh, this is just going to be the worst. This stupid cloud. I hate these clouds so much. because they kind of absorb your jump, and it screws you so hard all the time. Oh, Jesus. Yep, just like that. It always screws up your jumping. But that's really the only complaint that I have about this game is the cloud jumping mechanics. And like see like that, I'm probably gonna get a game over on this level just because of these clouds, which, you know, I don't really mind, because I'm not doing this to show off my gameplay skills or anything like that. I'm just kind of doing this to, you know, dick around, have a little fun, whatever. Plus, it's always cool to like play random games every once in a while, because in all honesty, ever since I started LPing, I haven't played a lot of just random games. Like over the summer, it was kind of my goal, like I'm going to beat every Zelda game, and then I guess it was July. It was actually my sister's 22nd birthday was the day that I started LPing, and I kind of think that was cool, because in all honesty, I'm a bad brother because I forgot her birthday. But I didn't completely forget. What happened was, basically, my mom forgot, which was the thing, and I forgot until about 10:30 in the morning, which, like, all I really had to do was send my sister a text in the morning saying like, "Hey, happy birthday! See you this evening because you have to work and I have to work and it sucks." That was before I started working nights, I think. Yeah, because I started working nights at the place that I was working in like late July, and her birthday is in mid-July, just right in the middle. It's very weird because my sister and I were born exactly 187 days apart, which is, I believe, half a year. Except it was a year plus 187 days, which math in my head right now, I'm not even in school, so it's not simple addition in my head is not going to happen. I know that's 552, I think. Is that right? I think. But yeah, her and I are born a year and a half apart. She is a year and a half older than me, which is very strange because we were actually in the same grade at one point. We were both in grade 12 at the same time. We both graduated high school the same year. It's because I got skipped ahead. Well, I didn't really get skipped ahead in high school, but I was in line to graduate early, and a year early, because I'd taken all these extra courses. And dude, I hate these clouds so much. I guess that's why they call it Cloudberry Kingdom, except it's not, because if you've played the story mode of this game, the story mode is pretty hard actually in this game. This is all around a difficult game, but yeah, my sister and I were in the same grade at one point. We were in the same math class like 2 years in a row, which was really bad. And at one point we were actually sitting next to each other because our teacher was a dick, and he was one of those guys who decided, oh, well, I don't feel like laying out where people sit, because in schools in Canada we have assigned seating plans, and this one just happened to be by last name, and I only have one life left. I may get a game over here. This sucks. Well, not this sucks, but I suck. And he did it by last name, and of course me and my sister have the same last name, so where are we sitting? Right next to each other, of course. So neither of us were too happy about that. Also, I remember in grade 7, well, sorry, not grade 7. When I was in grade 8, she was in grade 9. And we were in the same French and art classes, because we went to a very small school. We went to a French immersion school for junior high. Which I do know a little bit of French, not a lot. But crap. Well, I guess that's a game over. Whatever. I'm done. I do know a little bit of French. I don't remember most of it. Before I keep talking, I've take Bearded Jesus here. That's my guy's name. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Just gonna make difficulty, not hardcore. Let's go abusive. Let's show off a couple of the different moves. There's Jetman here. I'm just gonna try and show all these off. Basically, this is a jetpack. Yeah, we went to a very small school. I know a little bit of French. Let me finish my story here. And because of the small school, they combined a lot of grades for classes. So there was a grade 8 and grade 9 French class, which was very awkward because they were teaching 2 different classes of French. And it did not work very well. My stupid teacher, there was another set of siblings that was in our class too, and they decided that they were going to do a family project because there was 2 sets of siblings in the same class. And, well, the other siblings were twins, which is a lot more likely that would happen. This is a pretty damn hard level. And basically, I was partnered up with my sister, but we were about to move. So we came up with this devious plan because we used to live up near Edmonton, and now we moved where I live now, which I don't really know if I want to tell people where I live because, you know, the internet and creepy people and all that. You know how it is. But anyways, we were about to move, so we made this devious plan. We weren't going to do our project, and basically, me and my sister had a very strange relationship as children. Basically, she would do favors for me, and I would do favors for her. So, like, I always used to get in trouble as a kid, so she would kind of try and bail me out. And basically, as a return of favor, I would make her laugh. Like, I would walk up to my mom and ask, like, "Mom, what's an erection?" Just so she could get a laugh out of it. And I remember one time I walked up to this guy's house with my arms inside of my pants. My pants were pulled all the way up as high as they could go. They were all the way inside of my pants, and it was really awkward. And I started like screaming at the top of my lungs, like, "Arr! Arr!" And then I banged my head on this guy's door as hard as I could, which in retrospect is not a smart idea to do. Kids, do not bang your heads against doors for people's entertainment. And the guy comes out of his house, like, running, and he's like, "What the hell do you want?" And I freaked out, and I ran away. And I actually tripped on the guy's lawn, and it was really awkward, but whatever. This mode here, this is Tiny Bob. Basically, you jump a lot higher, but you're a lot smaller, so it's kind of hard to see your character, and that was just awful right there. Just walked right into those spikes. Okay, how do I do this? Jump, maybe? I don't really care about getting all the gems. Getting all the gems, it only really matters in A, single player, and B, in escalation mode, which was what we were doing earlier. And the only reason it matters in that is because A, the gems give you extra lives, which is very helpful. And B, this is a very difficult level, by the way. There's a lot of obstacles, and I'm not doing very well. And B, if you get all the gems in a level on escalation mode, your multiplier increases, so you get more points. Basically, the entire premise of escalation is you want to get as far as you can, A, and B, you want to be able to get as high a score as possible. There's, unfortunately, on the Wii U version of this game, I guess, there is no leaderboards, as far as I can tell. If I could quit walking directly into these spikes, that would be very helpful. You know, the first half of this level wasn't that bad, but the second half, definitely. It's pretty difficult. Let's see if I can do this right. Also, if I would stop going for the gems, that would be very, very helpful. But what was my train of thought? I have also no idea how long we are on time right now, because I am standing up, because honestly I'm sick of sitting down all day. My day has consisted of out last night at the bar until 2:30 in the morning, because our waitress was an idiot and it took us an hour to get our bill. And B, my mom's boyfriend is also an idiot. He's a really nice guy, don't get me wrong, but sometimes his judgment is not that great. So I just got off working nights, like last Thursday, and thinking, oh, well, I want to get my sleep cycle ready for school. I'd go and drop him off at work at 7 in the morning, and oh, this is a very difficult mode. And I woke up hungover as all hell and drove him to work. I was probably far too drunk to be driving, which I know, yes, bad me. It is very bad for me to do. This is wheelie mode, by the way. Basically, momentum. That is the main gimmick with it, and it is awkward sometimes. There we go. That one wasn't that bad. No, don't change it to hardcore. Go to spaceship. This is the coolest mode because, well, A, you can't shoot, and B, you're just a spaceship that is going on a set path. Actually, no, I can think of a mode that's actually cooler than this. Honestly, spaceship isn't that difficult. I did not die once, so I'm going to do another level. Spaceship is one of the easier modes, too, mostly because you have a lot of control. You have 2 degrees of freedom as opposed to just 1, as you think you would with a self-progressing level. But you can slow yourself down and speed yourself up, and there's generally a lot of bugs that fly back and forth like this in the spaceship levels. Oh, I totally ran into that guy and it did not count. I think you can also, yeah, you can press A to boost crazy. Let's go into the next mode. But my mom's boyfriend wanted me, oh Jesus Christ, no, I didn't stop the recording good. Because I just tripped over the cable for my capture card. Oh, I do not like this mode. This is the worst one. Because you have to jump to move, and it's incredibly awkward. Actually, you know what? I can think of one that's actually worse. 2, actually, that are worse. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with this one because I really just don't like it. Bouncy. This one is kind of a nightmare. It's fun, but it is difficult. Because you're always bouncing, and yeah. But I had to drive my mom's boyfriend to work, and then immediately after I got home, at like 7:20 in the morning, because it's a 20-minute drive to where he works, in the middle of rush hour, which rush hour where I live is like 6 a.m. to 7:30. Don't ask me why. I kind of live in an oil town. No, I don't live in Fort McMurray, because I do live in Canada, yes, and Fort McMurray is the main oil town, but no, I live in another oil town, and everybody's crazy workaholics, and it's all around just not a great place to live. But that's another story. So yeah, after I drove my mom's boyfriend to the airport, well, not to the airport, to his work, I had to wake up at 11 again, which, you know, that's not that bad, you know, waking up at 11, I can handle that. And drive my mom and her boyfriend to the airport. And then, what does he do as soon as we get to the airport? He's like, oh, we're here really early. And he starts complaining about that. Because their flight left at 2:30, and we were at the airport by noon. And he's like, well, what are we going to do for 2.5 hours? Because I got a message before I even got home, because it's a 20-minute drive from my place to the airport, saying, oh, we're through security. It was like 10 minutes after I dropped them off, not even, that they were through security, which is very quick. Would you stop dying on this bouncy castle of death? Screw it. I don't feel like doing this one. Rocket Box. This one is fun. Holy crap. Basically, set path, set speed. So it's self-progressing, but it's not slow self-progressing. You also have to press Y to enter the door. Well, Y on this. I don't know if it's another button on a different game. You have to press the button to enter the door with good timing, which is easier said than done. So yeah, there we go. What other modes are there? Fat Bob, Phase Bob. Oh, Gravity Bob is fun. Factory? What the hell is this? Hero Factory. I've never seen this before. Oh. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. So you can basically make your own levels. I didn't know that that was there, in all honesty. Basically, I'm just going to explain these two because they're pretty similar to things we've seen. Fat Bob, basically you're giant and you can't jump very high. Phase Bob, actually, you know what? I'm going to show this one because it is kind of cool. Basically, you grow and shrink, and how big you are basically shows how high you can jump. Basically, if you just go as fast as you can, you generally end up being okay in these levels. And you're also generally so massive that any gems are automatically collected by you because you're just so fat. Would you stop walking into the laser? Thank you, even though I was pretty much inside of the laser right there. But yeah, most of the time you will just be so massive that you'll collect all the gems anyways, and that's kind of cool. I'm going to do Gravity Bob because this is the most fun one. This is very mentally challenging. Well, it's not like retarded. Oh no, I did not do that well. No, I already screwed that up. Here we go. Don't land on the crap. Well, I guess I could just go straight to that fly. Or just miss the platform entirely. Or I could just avoid it. But yeah, this is probably the most difficult mode on here. What the hell just killed me? That's so weird. It does tend to be a little bit glitchy sometimes, though. Like if the ghost platforms appear and you're like that. I don't know if the ghost platforms kill you or something like that. Or maybe just flying into the bug is... I think it's flying into the bug that keeps killing me. Here we go. Oh, geez. This is... Yeah, see, these levels are very difficult. When you stop jumping directly into this bug, I will beat this level. I will beat it. I know on my Mega Man videos, my determination has not been the greatest because it's been 3 times now that I've basically scrapped a video because I'm like, I'm determined, I will beat this level, and then I don't. Yeah, basically, by jumping in this, you switch gravity, which is a very cool mechanic. I enjoy it a lot. There we go. Got past that part. Again, I don't really care about the gems, so I'm not going to bother with them. Here we go. I'm just going to ride this all the way to the top because I don't trust myself. There we go. Checkpoint. And also, landing on these platforms will change gravity. So there's that too. There are a lot of obstacles right in this shiznit. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh, you gotta switch really fast there. Oh, I was on that platform for 1 pixel, I think. That's kind of cool. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot right now. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. You know what? Again, my determination turned to be not very good. And these are the random options in this game. I can show you the story mode, but it's basically just levels. Just for you guys, I'm going to make my own character. I'm going to make him something like Bearded Jesus. Not really, actually. Green, let's see, beard. See, there's the rugged beard, which is like the awesome beard, and then there's the lumberjack beard, which is like, if anybody's ever heard of the band the Sheepdogs, that beard is basically what they look like. I'm going to go crazy goatee man, and his face looks weird without a beard. Whoa, brown bag, that's kind of cool. Arrow through the head. I like the Pope hat, but I'm gonna go see what else there is. I'm probably going to choose the Pope hat, though. That is just the most ridiculous face I've ever seen. I've seen people play this game with that. And there's, like, the reggae hat. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Brains! If anybody's played Plants vs. Zombies, that's an awesome game. Not a big fan of Plants vs. Zombies 2, though. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Pope hat. Mostly because Plants vs. Zombie 2 is a cash grab like none other. And, I got green thing. I'm going to use ninja cape with, let's see, what kind of lining? White lining. Yeah, there we go. Crazy Pope Man. I'm just gonna go to the level that I'm at, see if I can beat one level on this. Because as you can see, this story mode gets very difficult after a while. And these snake guys, they're telegraphed by tiny little snakes that come up, and the big snake goes in to eat them, or something like that. This is awkward timing. It gives you very little time to actually do this. No. One thing I also didn't show yet, which I should right now, is basically on the top you see coins. That's how many gems you collect total in the story mode. You get, I think you get a gem bonus if you collect them all. So there's watch the computer see how it's done, which I'm gonna show you that. Basically, you just have to be quick, I guess, and make small jumps at the start. Yeah, this is pretty. Holy crap! This is a long level. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to tell you that I'm not going to be able to do that right now. You press X to get into this, by the way, and there's you could slow down time like that, or just get hit by a fireball instantly. And I've never played a level on slow motion, and this is incredibly awkward, and I do not like it. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyways, let's go, go, go. Holy crap. Well, it is kind of helpful. By the way, you can press L and R at the same time to do a quick reset if you see yourself dying in the very, very immediate future and you just want to restart. Or you screwed up your path and took too much time, and like that. And just quick reset. Makes it all go away. You know, honestly, I had the idea of doing something like this a while ago, but it wasn't until like halfway through my last video of Mega Man 9 that I was like, I'm going to do this because I don't feel like recording Mega Man. Holy crap, I saw myself dying long before I actually died. And that's kind of the tease thing about this game a little bit. Is that you can telegraph when you're going to die quite a while before it actually happens. Like now, because I jumped too early again. All I want to do is just see if I can beat this level. But this is probably a very long video right now. I can't see the time at all because I'm standing up and my computer is nowhere near me. But if I had to guess, I'd say probably at like 30 minutes or something like that. Probably completely wrong. But whatever. It's been long enough. So I'm going to exit the level. And next time on whatever, I'm going to play a random game. So I will see you guys around probably next week. Goodbye.